Well, well, well. We are live in the back of nowhere in Penzance. Oh, let's get my hat on. Let's get a hat on. Ali law. Let's get my holding thing sorted out so I can not have to hold this. That'll be better. We can do that. Where's the people? Where's those people? Where them people? There we are. That's not me breaking wind. That's the mount. Wee-hee. Wee-hee. Hey, we got one person. We have two person. Look, Angel. We have two person. Angel. We have two person in the house. Two person. Would you like a tweetie? Oh, would you? Would you like a tweet? The person is going to give you a tweet, look. The person is going to give you a tweet. Oh, yeah. Oh, it's gone down to one person. It's only one person. One person. I got a good strong signal apparently, so two persons. So, this is just to let people know where I am. I'm going to do the meet in the back of Beyond. Reason being, because free parking and it is under shade. So we have no sun on the car, so it keeps me and doggy nice and cool, which is how we like it. So yeah, we've only got two people there. So I'm hoping that if there's anybody who wants to turn up, have a look in the description. Because that will show you in for where we are right now. Because we're parked next to an old building, but it's basically the Penzance Sports Centre is right there, but we're in a different bit. We're not in the Penzance Sports Centre. We're actually in a little side road that comes up the side, building site for the council offices. Hiya D. Yeah. Hello. So yeah, just to let people know where we are. I got half an hour to spare, so I was going to eat an apple, have a crap. He says, no, I wasn't. I wouldn't never admit to that. Yum. Seize the shadows. Hello, how are you doing? So yeah, I'm just chilling until some people turn up. I did say I'd be here at noon, but I'm here now. So if anyone turns up early, fine. And if nobody turns up, about 12:30, I shall saunter off. I don't know. 12:30, bit early, maybe 1:45. Give it till 1:45. If nobody turns up, I shall move on. So, doggy has been fed this morning, so she's happy. Have you got water in your bowl? Have you got water? So we've got 15 people watching me eat my apple. You watch me eat the apple. Yum. Do it. See? The more I eat the apple, the more there's people coming in now. Yeah. Mark Urbex Abandoned Photography says hello. Hello, mate. Hope you have a great explore. I've already been and done it. Can't get in. There's one of those armadillo sensors sitting right in front of where I wanted to go. So I'd have to set that off. I'd have to go and get something to lift something up, which it wouldn't be easy for one person to do. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to leave this one. Sees the Shadow says they've seen me having a bath. Well, you saw it temporarily because I took the video down, but yes, you may have thought you saw me having a bath, but did you really see me having a bath? You thought you did. Was it just a CGI illusion? accidentally showing bits of me I didn't really want to. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want? Let's open the window here. Open the window. You want this apple, do you? What do you want? You want this? You want my apple? Oh. Tracy says, I saw all your bits. Thank you for that. Well, I hope you feel a little bit closer to me now. But I accidentally did that. So yeah. I got a strike off YouTube for that, by the way. So yeah. Was it worth it? I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, Jamie L says, I've seen your bits as well. Oh well. It's nothing worse than these actors do, isn't it, when they star in these movies where they have to walk across a room naked because I suppose it's nothing worse than that. I'm quite cosmopolitan. I'm not a naturist, but I'm cosmopolitan. But there we go. So Tracy says yes, it was worth it. Okay, great. I'm glad. You have this image of me now that will stay with you forever. I'm really glad about that. So we've got 31 people. Oh, 33 people. And only 3 likes. So what's that then? Monique Andrea says hello, Matt and everyone. Hello. Roger C says Goonhilly, AI overlords. I wouldn't mind getting near Goonhilly, but they don't let anyone near it these days. You can't even have guided tours. You've got to be with a scientific organisation or something like that. They've just turned into like science snobs now. So you can't just go and have a tour anymore. Have I got anything else planned for the day? Well, this was kind of it. Actually, no, there is something else. There's a factory. So I'm going to go and... Oop, I just reconnected. So I'm going to go and check out the factory in a bit as well. Yeah. Because I don't know if any of you heard, I went in this place and it had an armadillo sensor. It's one of those tall ones with blue and yellow, like checkerboards on it. And they see in all directions. When am I back in the Bristol Channel? I don't know, next day or so. I'm gonna move up north then. I'm gonna sort of change from being down this neck of the woods. I'm gonna go perhaps like Gloucester, Birmingham, Manchester. I'm gonna go and move up the plate, you know, up to see people on the way up. So I'll let people know my locations then, if you want to meet up. Doggy's getting bored. She's like, let me out. She was in the sea earlier on. I got 2 people who said they're coming down to see me, and they were at they're coming from Newquay. Oh, God, shush, come here. What's the matter? What's the matter? What's the matter? Stop it. Stop you stinking. In the sea earlier on, weren't you? You were in the sea. Yes, you were. You was in the sea. What is it? You think you should have this, is it? I'll give you it after I finished it. You can have the stump. You can play with that. Yeah. So she was in the sea earlier. Wait. You're blowing their ears out there, you know that, don't you? Yeah. Yeah, they say Goonhilly does not do much now. Oh yeah, they can send the satellite signals out from anywhere these days. It doesn't have to be from somewhere like Goonhilly. Yeah, they can send the satellite signals out to the back of a car if they want to. Oi, oi, come on, stop it. Stop it, you're being naughty. Here we are, look. Do you want this? Do you want that? Go on. Yeah, see, look. You're terrible. Here you go, look. Here it is. Here we go. Ah. So we got 48 people watching me eat eat an apple. I was going to say a banana. Yes, Joy and Martin. Yeah, thanks. Yes, thank you for the information on the tunnel. That looks awesome. That looks really good. But I will do a little bit more research on it before trying to go down. But it looks pretty amazing. Yeah, I just cannot believe how full of tunnels Plymouth is. It seems like it's got as many tunnels as London. You know, it's absolutely riddled with tunnels. It's crazy. So people are telling me about tunnels underneath the citadel, underneath the monument up there, and telling me about. They showed me some tunnels last night, so that was kind of interesting. But yeah, there's lots and lots of stuff in Plymouth. Sees the Shadow says he didn't realise that. He said he may have to visit Plymouth. Yeah, well, it is apparently. Like Newcastle apparently has tunnels as well. So yeah, kind of interesting finding out that these places have these tunnels. So what's the matter with you now? Are you all right? So yeah, so I'm hoping somebody's going to manage to find where I am if they get into Plymouth. So if they do, I am just sat in the middle of nowhere down the back of the sports centre, Plymouth Sports Centre. But it's just down a little side road, and I put the pin drop of where I am is actually in the description. So if you look at the description for this video, it's got the pin drop thingies in there. So yeah, right. I'm just going to check the dog's got some water a minute. Hang on. You got water? You got waters? Oh, I haven't got much. Let's give her some water. Right. Here, go up. Here you are. You want some water? Here you are. You got it now. Right, give me a minute. I'll be back in a sec. Well, that was the last comfort break I could have before people might turn up. Because it doesn't look good when you have to go, hightail it to the bushes, does it? When you've got people who've come to say hello. So, yeah. In it. Wow. In it. In it. Yeah, you're a stinker. Yeah, you've been today, haven't you? You managed to go. You've been well looked after. You've had food and all sorts. Yeah. Wow. So, yeah, I got my camera ready, set up for when I jump out of the car. So it's all ready to go. I got my light in my pocket and all my stuff. So yeah, we're all pretty much ready to rumble. So after this one, we're going to be going over to look at a factory, supposedly on the outside. Yeah, Matt, you're so adorable, really. Oh, thank you very much. Um, Anything planned for the day? Well, I've just mentioned that, so yes, hang on. When am I back in the Bristol Channel? Nice to meet you last night. Oh yes, I've gone back too far now, 11:40. Hang on, I've scrolled way back too far. Angel likes apples. I don't know. I can't see it. Have you eaten it? Did you eat it? Did you eat it? I think she ate it. I think she's eaten the apple. I think she ate that. Um, Smash the like for Matt, says Tracy. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, I can see I've already talked about this. Railway tunnels. Well, I'm on about Plymouth has loads of underground bunkers, air raid shelters, nuclear bunkers, military stronghold bunkers, military command bunkers, as it were. Stay safe. Why are your friends not with you? Indeed. Yeah, why are my friends not with me? Indeed. I think they must have had much better things to do, so they're off doing those much better things. So, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know on that one. So I was just doing stuff on my own to save the boredom. So I've come out to do stuff on my own. So I'm just wiping the dash of my car, which will not really clean it because it's got about 17 years of dirt on it. So, but the thoughts there. So yeah. Yeah, where's Luke, Sam, and Jess? Well, they might be going to see something else. So yeah, so they can go and have a look at that. I'm off with the dog, so I can spend some time sleeping in the car and stuff. And I can't do that if I got other people with me as well. So it works out better this way. So yeah, off to Portishead near Bristol next week. Anywhere worth looking at that I know in Portishead. Well, it's not abandoned, but there's an interesting place just as you go into Portishead, because there's a quarry and the police have built there like a training centre there. Well, I don't know why, but yeah, so that's interesting. Portishead. They used to. Oi, will you shush? Sit down. Bed, bed, bed. Yeah, stop your tantrums. That's it. Good girl. Yeah, she thinks I'm talking to her probably. That's what it is. What is the matter? What is the matter? So yeah, there used to be the old post office maritime radio centre, which was like for the whole globe, was based in Portishead, and there was a house on top of the hill, and it had all these radio things and special Morse code and antennas, and and it was for Morse and wireless telegraphy and data and telephones and whatnot, and it was up on the hill. But they dismantled it. And there's nothing left of the building now, I don't think. So they should have kept that, because I mean, for best part of 100 years, that was the world's centre of communications for maritime stuff, and they just like flatten it, get some houses, get some flats on there, flatten it. Yeah. So, drive and stay safe. I shall try my best. I will try. Says Tracy. Oh, Toby, how you doing, mate? We got to Cornwall quite a lot. The other half is from Camborne. We go to Cornwall quite a lot. The other half is from Camborne. Originally, we need to do some explores. Ah, nice one. Yeah. Well, I just checked out this old council offices, which is just over there. I can show it to you actually. Let me just pull this out. Can you? Let me just turn the camera around. So there we are. So that building there, the old council offices, and you can see they've got the scaffold up around it. And well, basically, I went climbing up the scaffold earlier on, so I've already been up. I climbed all the way up there, got in, and over in this section here, There we are. Over in this section here, there's a concrete circle, and the concrete circle has been put there to cover up the bunker, because there's a big nuclear bunker underneath this. It's actually inside the building, not on the outside, it's inside, and it's pointing straight at the concrete on the floor they've done, which has a hatch, and that's the nuclear bunker. So yeah, I couldn't get in there, but that's where I've been. So that's what I've done today. And we also went to is it Pentreath or I can't remember. It's up by Holywell Bay in Cornwall. So it's with one L, Holywell. So Holywell Bay, and yeah, so we went up there, and there's an old army site up there, and we actually had a little go round there. So we went in all the buildings. So we had a look in all of the old buildings, because it's a very intact setup there. It's just a camp that they just walked away and left, and there's 2 houses up there, and there's probably about 30 or 40 buildings at least, and yeah, they got like a bar, nightclub area, you know, sort of shop and all this sort of stuff. It's all just left, just gone. And there's transmitters are still up on the hill. Now I don't know if those are still operational or not. They might be. It's possible they might be. But that's an area I couldn't get to. Not with the dog anyway. I could easily get to it without the dog, but I couldn't get the dog over this big bloody fence that was there. So I got the dog over a small fence, but I couldn't get the dog over a big fence. So yeah, went all around there. That was really good. Flew the drone, and the drone tells me, you can't go there. This is a prohibited zone, prohibited zone, prohibited zone. It's like, it's it's been disused for 10 years. And it's coming up as a, you can't go here, you can't go here. 10 years has not been used. That's how good DJI's maps are. Yeah. So, yeah, the archaeologists and universities have covered up the entrance to keep it hidden and preserved. Lots of fossils in the caves. Okay, cool. Hey, Urban Legend, how you doing? Toby Carvery. How are your beef curtain onions doing? They're not too bad. They're quite sweet. Yeah. I like how you explain what stuff is. It's like, here is a house. It has walls. People live in it. Buy a camper van. Well, this is pretty good. I prefer this, to be honest, because the thing with camper vans is they go slow, right? And they're rather loud and rattly, yeah? And it costs a bomb to get anything done on them, you know, because they're like classed as specialists. So it's like, you know, costs a bomb to get work done on them. Well, I just pull the seats out here, and I've got a big old mattress, look. Oh, hang on. Can I get it? I don't know. I've got a big mattress. Whee! So just pull that down there and sleep on the back floor on the mattress. Really comfy. I did okay. The dog was not happy about having a lack of space, so I might jig it around. I might take the back seat out, and then I'll go from the front to the back seat, and then she can have the whole right hand side of the car, because she was like, I don't like sleeping this close to you. So she was on the back seat, so like nodding with her head like coming over the seat, and because she just didn't like to be squished up that close for that long, so she jumped up on the back seat. But there we are. But yeah, it was all right. It's nice. I thought it was quite comfy. I got to sleep really well. Yeah, I'm just a bit lazy really. I should take the back seat out, and I can have it come in the whole length then, which I've done a couple of times when I've gone to festivals. I've just not bothered to have a tent. I've just gone back to the car. I just sleep in the car at the length back there, and it's really comfortable. It's like, yes. Yeah. It's just a shame that the sun comes up then and blasts the bloody inside of the car, so you can't stay in there once the sun comes up. But where I am now would be great, because I'm underneath trees, so that would be good for a festival. Did I say I'm coming to Kent? Yes, I would like to come to Kent. And I want to go to a couple of forts there. that require the boat. So I'm going to take the boat down there and do some of that. So, yeah. Yeah. What was I doing in Stratford-on-Avon the other week? Well, it was Dan and Carl and Andrew took me all the way to Stratford-on-Avon, and the pub we were in closed at 10 o'clock sharp, so they were starting to kick us out at like bloody 9:30. So it was like, you know, oh well, we got home early. It was a long way to go for like an hour and a half, but yeah, it was nice enough. But yeah, so that's what I was doing in Stratford-on-Avon. Yeah, Kevin Rathbone says loves a bunker. Is that a civil defence bunker? Well, yeah, it's council, so it's like, council emergency planning bunker, that sort of nonsense. Where did I go last night? Toby saying Portreath. That sounds like it, yeah. It definitely begins with P. Hang on. Didn't I think I put a card from the place in my pocket. Oh, here it is. Found a business card on the floor for the place. It's called EBO Adventure. Adventure training. Blah 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 blah. Where does it? That's their card. Look. That was the place that had it after the military. So that was the place that had it. Yeah, and it won't focus for some reason. Must be a fixed focus lens on this. I don't know. But anyway, indeed. So, but they've let the whole place go to absolute crap, which is just like most places, really, isn't it? It's like buy it, use it for about a year, and then just walk away and just let all the copper thieves come in and just trash the place. That's generally how things go, isn't it? The military don't want to clean these places up and put them right, and make sure they're used properly, so they sell them off cheaply, and then it's not our responsibility anymore because we don't own it anymore. We're the military. We just sell on our problems to other people so they can take care of them, so we don't have to. Yeah, and that's exactly what's happened up at this place now. Yeah, Chain Home Station near Newquay. Yeah, I should go up and have a look at that. The masts are probably. He loves the videos. Thank you very much. Said love the Area 51 UK. Yeah. Stu Smith says it's a shame you guys never went around the old RAF West Drayton site before it got knocked down. Yeah. Do my front seats rotate? No, they don't. Not on this vehicle. Convert a Mark 3 to 5 transit van like IKS. Nah, because I can't stand Ford, right? Ford are just like rust buckets, yeah? Everything they do is designed to just literally disintegrate, yeah? Transits de facto are noisy, terribly noisy things to be in the back of, yeah? I much prefer people movers because these things are totally like a car. It's quiet inside them, and even if you go in the back, it's quiet. Yeah, you go in a van and it's like rain or noise, and it's just like bang, and it's sod that. And if I had a big old van, then I'd have to park it somewhere, and it need more space to park it, and I don't know. Probably cost more in fuel as well. I think the people mover is a bit better. Hello Callum, how are you doing? The forts in Kent are near Wizard 88380 says, yeah. If it's the forts, then going to hit me up, I would happily tag along. I'm sure you would, yes, but yeah, my boat only only takes people I know and a certain number of people. Otherwise, I become a tourist thing, you could hire me out and I would take you around on tours. So yeah, everybody wants to go in my boat. I'm sure you do. Yeah. Yeah. I've done the Grain, Ashman TV says, I've done Grain and Shawmead tunnels, both mental locations. Cool. The old Chattenden barracks, which have been untouched for decades. Okay. Penhale. That's right, Penhale it is. Yeah. And I think there used to be something, they used to do something there wartime, but yeah. There's more hidden stuff in Gravesend if you know where to look. Okay. So it's 12:01 I'm reading to the thing. Mate, I'm not sure if you know, but there's something underground near me. I don't know, so you'd have to tell me somehow. Fix or repair daily. Yeah, that's it. You know, with bloody transit vans, they're always bloody going wrong. You know? How did it go last night? Yeah, we had a good time last night. Went round, saw some buildings in Plymouth, and saw an unusual bunker as well. So that was pretty good. There's a bunker in Rocherville on the bank of the Thames. Okay. Rocherville. Air raid shelters by Inn on the Lake Woods. Okay. I'm happy with the VW California, even though old VW vans rust. Yeah. Yeah. Toby says he's got a custom transit. It's like a car to drive, and it's as quiet as a car. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah. So you have to take me out in it sometime, and I'll tell you whether it's really quiet then. The trouble with transits as well is like the seats, they're just like you just sat up like in a square, just like sat up like that. They're not very comfortable. You know, it's like the seating is just like shit. You know, if you could put some proper seats in there that recline, you know, then that would be good. But I mean, you know, just like box style L-shaped seats, and you know, you can't, if you've got the back panels in, I mean, you can't put them back, or you know, it's like you can hardly slide them forwards or back. You know, they're just like, yeah, not my cup of tea at all. Give me a people mover any day. People movers. I've had vans, right? I mean, you may not know this, right? I've had a Mercedes full-size bus. You know, I had a Mercedes big old bus, and I've also had a Renault. What was it? Renault. I can't remember what it was now, but it was a high axle job, and it was it had yellow flashes on the top, and it was really big. You know, you walk in it standing up in the back. And I've had a post office van, you know, that was okay. You could sleep in the back of there, you know, and that was pretty good because it didn't have any windows, so it was quite, you know, it'd be quite dark when you woke up, which was good. So you didn't have all the light coming in. But, I mean, I used to go to festivals and stuff and do free parties in my big Mercedes bus thing, you know, and it was okay. It had a shower and stuff in it, but I never bothered to fix up the water for the shower. I never bothered, you know, because I was usually, you know, just happy to be quite scummy when I was at these festivals, because it's like, you know, a shower's bloody luxury, isn't it? So yeah. Oh, well, nobody's turned up yet, so I don't know. Oh, you'll be doing a video at the old Army Penhill camp soon, he says. Oh, cool. There's a Cold War bunker in the old school from the pointer you dropped. Yes, that's right, a Cold War bunker. That's where I've just been. But the place burnt down. The roof came in, and they've got scaffold up on it. I don't know if you've seen. They've got scaffold up on it. I'll show it to you again, just in case you didn't know. Right, look, scaffolds up on it. They're doing renovation work there, right? And in that section, there's an armadillo sensor pointing straight at a concrete thing with a hatch in the top, And basically, why would they have one armadillo in the centre of a gutted building? The whole building's gutted. So why would they have an armadillo pointing at a new piece of concrete with a hatch in the top? It's because that is the bunker that they don't want you going near. So yeah, that's where I've been earlier on. I've actually climbed over there, mate. Been in there, tried that, but there's nothing there now, sadly. So it's all gone. The bunker. You're unfortunately going to have to get yourself in there and move that armadillo, or put something over it. Put bags over the armadillo, and then have a go at the hatch. But I don't know what they've done there. I think it's probably a ladder straight down now. It's probably a ladder to get down into the bunker. But you know, they definitely don't want. Oh, I've got the camera on the wrong way. Sorry. Yeah, they definitely don't want you in there. So yeah, we haven't had anybody turn up yet. So this might be a blowout. They may not know how to find us, perhaps. But we're not by the sports centre. We're along a little road that comes by the side of the sports centre. And there's one that goes round the back. If you go round the back of the sports centre, that's wrong, because you'll end up seeing the slides, you know, the water slides. You're in the wrong place. So you come out, you go round, and there's another little road that comes round the side of the sports centre and leads you to this place. But yay! Oh, I shall wait a little bit longer. If nobody turns up, I'm going to go and do my next explore. Yeah. So, hope everybody's doing well and having fun and doing lots of explores. So let's have a look what people are saying. Penzance is a 7-hour drive from here, says Rapid Man. Yeah, it's a fair old run, isn't it? Yeah. So yeah, paintball it. You could do. I think all you need to do is just mask yourself up and just run up to it and just put a bag over the top of it, you know, and then it can't see. And if it can't see, then it can do that. So I'll have to get a ride in Chris Stacey's V6 Transit. Yeah. Yeah, I bet it's not very economical on fuel, that. Yeah. Hey, Matt Bellamy says, we're almost here. So these are the people I'm waiting for. I think they're the only ones who are going to come, to be honest. So the only ones who've shown interest. Kernow was going to come, but then he decided he had other... That's right. When am I coming to Norfolk? Well, I was up near there not long ago. Well, I do need to go up there again. I may actually take a ride up there on my own without the dog, because I need to take my bike, my electric bike, and I'm going to get back across Orford Ness, and I'm going to get all the way down there, and I'm going to film, you know, with a head cam as I go down there, so you can see afterwards what it was like on the ride down. But it's such a long walk. I mean, it was a killer, that walk, that I do not want to do that again. I don't want to do that walk again. So it's got to be a bike, and it's got to be it's going to have to be just me, I think, because nobody else I know has got an electric bike. So you know, I might tell people I'm going to be there, but if they want to walk it, they're welcome to. But I am going to be cycling, because it took hours and hours and hours, and it pissed me off. So yeah. He says, yeah, Kerno says, yes, that bunker's been on his radar for quite a while. Yeah, there are some photos of it, because the newspaper went in and went down there, you know, and then after the newspaper went in, then the place got set on fire. I don't know whether it was accidental or kids, you know, buggering about as they do. But yeah, it took the whole roof in. So everything inside has been gutted now, you know, it's just plain walls. But they're building on that site over there, I'll show you, they're actually building new houses. So if you see up the back, hang on, let me just put it on here. So if you see up there, these are new houses they built, okay? And then this stuff here is brand new build. So they're building new stuff, you know. So it's being developed. It is being developed up this site. So let's get it back on here. Hey. So when these chaps and chapesses turn up, I'm going to go off this because they probably won't want to be on a live stream when they get here. So I'll just go and have a chat with them. I shall even do up my belt. Yeah, they should be honoured. I do up my. How are you doing? Yeah, how's things? Yeah, Nightlife UK as well. Hello. Yeah, and Donna. Hello. Yeah, Luke White as well. Hello. So yeah, so it's a very warm day today. It's supposed to be a heat wave, but it feels really cold where I am. It's quite nice and chilly. In fact, this would be a great place to just like get a few more Z's later on before I go and look at this factory, because I only got about maybe an hour or two sleep. Well, no, actually, no. Hang on. What time did it go? It was about 5 when I went to bed, and I got up by 8. So it's 3 hours. 3 hours sleep I had. What time did I get back from that place? Was it 8? Was it 8 in the morning? No, I think I started at about 8 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I don't know now. I'll have to look at my timestamps on my thing. Probably look on my Google Maps, because it tells me wherever I've been. I can work out what time I got in there and what time I got out. But yeah, it takes about 2 hours in the place if you're quick. If you're quick going from building to building. So yeah. Is it Penhale, I think was the name of the place, wasn't it? Penhale? Yeah. So let's see what people are saying. Should go down to Dorset, lots to explore. Yes, well, I live near Dorset, so it's not far from me. Yeah, Luke White says he lives in Dorset. There we are. So yeah, if I do a Dorset Bournemouth meet or something, I'll let people know. I'll be down in Bournemouth, and then they can come and say hello if they wish. So yeah, but I'm quite enjoying coming out on my own, to be honest. It's basically the same. I mean, I do say it's safer to do explores with other people, because just in case you fall and hurt yourself or whatever. But it's been quite nice today, just going out with a dog, and it was great in this Penhale place because I was just able to let the dog off the lead because there was nobody else going to be in there, and the dog was just really get to see the dog off properly exploring, rather than just being on the lead as she often is when we do these things. She's right off running through these buildings on her own. So yeah, she really enjoyed herself. She was quite knackered, and she was running around as well. She was like quite happily running. So yeah, she got some good exercise there. But yeah. So she's been a good one. Yeah, she's properly gone to sleep now. So that's good. So she's got sand all over the back of the car because she was in the sea earlier on. So I've got all sand all over the bedding in the back of the car. Oi, hi Matt from Cumbria. Love your vid, says Flying Panther. Oh, thanks mate. Nice one. And Chris says hello. HR1789 says hello. Yeah. Wizard 8838. His family are from Portland. Ah, yeah, Portland. I want to go back and do some stuff there. Looks like an interesting place. There must be other entrances to the bunker you parked across from. Well, I can't see any in there. I've been up on the scaffold and I've looked around, and there's only one place in the whole building that they seem to have messed around with, putting this concrete stuff in, and that's probably going to be the entrance. They might have a second exit out of it, but don't know. They only had one way in and one way out of the Trowbridge one, which was a council bunker. There was only one way in, one way out. So some of these bunkers are just like that, council bunkers. So yeah, you'd think they'd have an extra way out. So Matthew says they're struggling to find me. Ha 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 ha. Well, you've just got to, if you go into the area that the sports centre is in, you've gone too far. So if you come back out a little bit towards the road, and there's two gate posts, like two looks like a house, and that's what you do, is you just drive down there. Two gate posts, two columns, and that will take you down. It's further back towards the road, so it's like a little bit further back. If you go around the back of the sports centre, you'll see the water slides. That's the wrong place. So if you go down there by mistake, come out of there, go back up as if you're going to go towards the main road, and just keep looking for. I think they might be brick posts, like two concrete, brick posts or two column posts, and you want to drive down there. Otherwise, if you get totally stuck, I'll drive into the sports centre, so you can find out where I am, and I'll take you back to this place. So, yeah. Did I take my small boat? No, I didn't take it today. Yeah. So, Penhill Army Camp. You can remember when it was active. Yeah, it's a bloody mess now. I mean, the copper thieves have been in there. You can see they've just taken all the copper down, and it's like taking the ceilings down in the rooms, and you've got sodden carpets, and every window is smashed. It's like all the doors are open, all the windows are smashed. In the house, they purposely took out the double glazed windows and just threw them on the floor, So it's like, the level of idiocy there is quite high. So, can I hear a vehicle or something? I don't know. But anyway, if you are stuck, I can come into the. If you are stuck, I can come into the sports centre. I'll drive in there, and you can follow us back over here. So, Matthew Bellamy. Not many things to do in Australia, really. Why is that? Surely there must be some things to go and explore. You've had like a couple of 100 years worth of buildings, and yeah. Dee says it's great having the live chat. We've missed that. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, well, I kind of think, Dee Bowen says, is Sam and Jess with you today? No, just me today. I'm being a grumpy bum and doing explores on my own with the dog, so I can get more done. So I just went and did it on my own. I'll probably be coming back down here a few times on my own, and meeting up with some people from down here, because the Plymouth has got so much stuff in it, and I can see me coming back and forth a few times. Really, I'll probably bring the boat down and we'll do some stuff down here. So if Sam and Jess want to get their arses into gear and come, they're welcome to, but they shall be marching to the drum of my time now, rather than me just cancelling what I'm doing because they can't be bothered to come. So we'll be working by Matt's clock now. So yes, I think the road is called St. Clair Street. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you got that secret NSA site. What's it called? I can't remember what it's called now. Yeah. I'm just trying to think. It's Pine Gap, is it? Pine Gap, I think it is in Australia. You want to try and get near that. Try and get near Pine Gap and see what they say. But the Australian government is a bit fascistic, isn't it? So they probably try to screw you over if you go near it. I mean, they try to. Oops. Oh, Christ, what was that? Just felt something stinging on my leg. But there's nothing there. So it's just a phantom reaction from a graze mark I've got on my leg. So are these people Matt Bellamy, is he still stuck? Um, right, Matt Bellamy is at the leisure centre. Okay. So they can't find this place, can they? I'll go and get them then. Right, let's go and get them. Let's go and get them. But if I catch up with them, right, I'm gonna kill the live stream. Okay, so we better say our goodbyes now because they may not want to be on the live stream. I don't know, so we shall see. How can they cannot? They see, literally. Look how close we are, right? This is what I'm saying. If people say like you can't find it, look, there's the sports centre. That is it, right? It's so easy to find this place. Let me show you now. I shall put it on. See, that's the front gate to that works they're doing. So let me just go and find these people a minute. Here we go. Oh, yeah, it is two small concrete pillars. Yeah. So how the hell can they not find me then? So where are they? Oh, here we go. Directions, finding places. No.
No, not that good.
There we are. Look.
I've driven around about 3 times and sat now.
Ah, there we are. Look. There, but I'm gonna kill my live stream now. But if you want to follow us up, it's nice and cool up there. So yes, I have found them. I have found them. Oops, a daisy. And it's swerving around in front of me trying to kill me. Right, okay. And they're going to go, because look how easy this is to find this thing now, right? I'll show you how easy it is. I'll put the camera up so you can see. There you are, look. Right, hopefully you can see. Right, so there it is. Look, two pillars and a gate. There we are. And that's it. And we're right next to the sports centre. There we are. So we shall go back under the trees. Look, nice trees to be. Oof. So we should get ourselves back under the nicest, coolest part of the trees. Yay! Right then, folks. I is going to go because I'm going to chat to these people who've taken all this time to come and see us. So, thank you very much, everybody. So let's just see. So Donna, thank you for passing on the messages. That's very kind. So better go, folks. Thank you very much, Princess Lozzie, and all the others. Norman Purvis, Nightlife, Andrew Kiwi One, Michelle Worthington. I shall try and come up there if I can. Kevin Rathbone, Luke White. Yeah, thanks a lot then, folks. Okay, so we'll catch you soon. Nanu nanu.